Stop deceiving me. The truth is, I am a nobody. I am a nobody. Look at me. My mates are all graduates because they came from a good home. But I cannot even go to school. I can't go to school. No one to train me. I hate the fact that I came from a poor home. As big as I am, I don't even have any man to call my father. Is this life? Tell me, is this life? I don't even know why she gave birth to me out of wedlock. I just hate the society. I hate everything about myself. I don't even know why this bad luck is following me up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Everywhere bad luck is following me. Bad luck, bad luck. Please, I hate everything about myself. Hey, are you being serious right now? Don't you know that wealth, good health, and sound mind comes from the joy of the Lord? You hate yourself so much and you hate the society. Which means you hate God. When did I tell you I hate God? I never said I hate God. I just said I hate myself and I hate the society. There you go again. You said it all yourself. You said you hate yourself. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 27, man is created in God's own image. So if you hate yourself so much, it automatically means you hate God. Come to think of it, if you hate yourself so much, how can you love the society? If you hate yourself so much, how can you love God? The Bible says you are created in God's own image. So if you hate yourself, it automatically means you hate God because you are created in God's own image. Come on.
Are you part of those going through that kind of situation? Then this message is for you. Please be patient and listen to the end. Good day everyone from wherever you're watching me from. I greet you according to your time zone. Thank you so much for stopping by to watch my channel. God bless you. My name is Fydon. Today I want us to look into the word. Who do you say you are? Are you a conqueror or are you a failure? One thing that determines who you are is the way you see yourself. The way you see yourself determines who you are. If you see yourself as a nobody because you come out of a family that has a poor background, then you'll be limiting yourself from God's divine grace. The family you came out from does not determine who you are. You are not created to be like your parents or your descendants. No. In the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 27, God says He has created us in His own image. And because we are created in God's own image, we are automatically great because God, our Creator, is great and He has created us in His own image. But one thing that stops us from becoming great is our mindset. If you allow bitterness and fear to take over your mindset, then you will not see the potentials that God has created in you. You will not see the greatness that God has deposited in you. And because you cannot see that greatness that God has deposited in you, bitterness takes over your life. And before you know it, you begin to see negative things about yourself. You can never see anything good about yourself. All you see about yourself is negative things. And the more you see negative things about yourself, the more you begin to speak negativity into your life. And when you begin to speak negativity into your life, your whole world will come crashing. And before you know it, you start going out with those who has already given up on life. And the moment you start going closer to those who have given up on life, you will give the devil the chance or the opportunity to damage you. The moment God created you, He gave you what it takes to become great in life. But you see, Satan is an idiot. He will not want you to become great. And that is why he uses people around you to make sure he frustrates every effort you're making in life to become great. Most people's destiny has been tampered with when they were born. That is why parents should watch and pray for their children, especially the newly born ones. Mind the people you give your babies to when you give birth to them. So many people's destiny and career has been tampered with. Some want to become lawyers, some want to become doctors, some want to become engineers. But today they have given up their dreams because they felt they don't have parents that can send them to the university. Who told you that because you don't go to the university you cannot become a doctor or you cannot become an engineer? Who told you that? Listen, you can become who God says you are. All you need is patience and wisdom. Let's take for instance, someone who wants to become a medical doctor, but your parents don't have money to send you to the university. What do? Apply wisdom. Don't just sit at home and begin to worry yourself and fall into depression. No! What you need to do is to move out. Look for herbal doctors. Look for those who heal people with herbs. Go closer to them. Learn how to heal people with herbs. Make sure you focus and learn it diligently. The moment you finish, start practicing, start healing people with herbs. With the little money you make out of it, you can go back to school with that if you so wish to go back to school. From Nigeria, people travel to China, people travel to India, people travel to Korea, to Asia countries to get healed with herbs. Do we not have the same herb here in Nigeria? We do. But the problem we have is we look down on everything around us. Take for instance, someone who wants to become an engineer. You want to become an automobile engineer. And then your parents don't have money to send you to the university. Who told you you cannot become an automobile engineer? Look around you. Apply wisdom. You will see people, mechanic workshops everywhere. Go there. Learn how to become a mechanic first. Focus with everything in you. Focus and know the job very well. When you learn it very well and comes out, God will connect you divinely with people that you'll be fixing their cars. And the money you make out of these cars you're fixing, you can use it to enroll back to school and study automobile engineering. Who told you you cannot study clothing and textile? You will. First of all, go and learn fashion and designing. By the time you start making clothes, the money you will save from there will take you back to school and you will learn clothing and textile. All you need is wisdom. But you see, the problem many people have is looking down on little beginning. Do not look down on little beginning at all, because behind that little beginning, there is a greatness. Someone will say, you want me to go and work in a pure water company? Never. How can I be selling pure water? I'm too big, a whole me selling pure water. I can never do that, never. Do you know who I am? I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl. I don't need to sell pure water. Let me remind you, there are people who started with bags of pure water, 5 bags, 10 bags, 15 bags, 20 bags, 30 bags, and so on. Today, as I'm talking to you, they own pure water companies. But they started with bags of pure water. Do not look down on any little beginning. Most of us, our problem is, what will my friends say? What will my friends say if they see me doing this? Oh, my friend will laugh at me. Oh, my friends will laugh at me. Listen, those friends you care about do not put food on your table. Those friends you care about do not pay your school fees. Those friends you care about do not pay your house rent. So why bother yourself about what friends will say or what people will say? Stop thinking about what people will say about you or what they have said about you. You need to care about who God says you are. Look for your goal and pursue it. You are not defined by what people say you are. You are not defined by the kind of family you came out from. No. What matters is what God says you are. You are defined by what God says you are. When you begin to see yourself the way God sees you, it will help heal your damaged self. When you begin to see yourself the way God sees you, you will see the potentials that God has deposited in you. And when you begin to see the potentials that God deposited in you, it will destroy the inferiority complex in you that have made you see yourself as a nobody. You will begin to see yourself as someone that has potentials. There are words you don't say concerning yourself because these words create problem into your life. Oftentimes, I hear people say, oh, I'm finished. Oh, my life is destroyed. Oh, I don't have anyone to help me. Oh my God, why is bad luck following me up and down? Oh my God, I'm dead. I'm good as dead. You don't say those words because they create problems into your life. Because you are a child of God, it is expected of you to speak positive things concerning your life. Say words like, I am a victor, I am not a victim. I am a conqueror, I am not a loser. I can do all things through Christ that strengthened me. Lies are falling in pleasant places for me. I am a leader, I am not a servant. When you begin to speak these words into your life, the angels of God that carries this greatness will begin to locate you, and they will direct all this greatness towards you. It may not happen in a day, but it must surely happen in your life. And God will give you the wisdom to go about it. He will direct your footstep to walk towards that goal, and you will achieve success. You see, the problem we have is most of us look down on little beginning. Most of us have sold out the ideas given to us by God because we felt, oh, the money is too small. I cannot do this kind of job. Unknowingly to you, you sold out that idea God has given to you. Your friend picks it up and runs with it. Tomorrow he becomes great. And then you're angry that he has stolen your idea. But you are the one that sold out the idea at the first place. Take away pride from you. Be humble and stop looking down on little beginning. Like I said, behind that little beginning, there is a greatness. Pride is what is eating most of us up, especially those of us that worship with ministries that talk about faith a lot. We know ourselves. Those of us that worship with ministry that talks about faith a lot. Please, reduce pride. I know of a brother. Each time you see him, he irons his suit very well. These are suits he borrowed. He ironed them very well. Whenever he sees people coming, he will adjust himself. The next thing you see is this. Malikebo rigahababababa. Yay! Lines are falling in pleasant places for me. Hey, I can do all things so Christ has strengthened me. Hey, I'm a victor. I'm a conqueror. I am not a failure. At the end of the day, ask me, what is he doing to make those words come to pass into his life? Nothing. At the end of the day, he goes home, sits down and relaxes. His parents are still feeding him. He does not care. After all, if he needs food, the mother will provide food for him. The highest thing he will do is go visit friends and beg for money. Sometimes they do give him, and sometimes they will insult him. He will come back home angrily. Tell me, who are you angry at? You brought the insult upon yourself because you have refused to acknowledge little beginning. This brother refused to do job of 50,000 naira per month. He refused to do job of 70,000 naira per month. This brother is looking for a job of 300,000 to 500,000 per month, and yet the job is not coming. Then when he needs something, when he needs help, he will still go back to those that are earning 50,000 naira per month, 70,000 naira per month to beg for help. Who is fooling who? My dear, it is better to start small and then you begin to grow. Don't wait until you see the money boom before you start doing something. No. Sometimes it doesn't work. It can favor one man, it may not favor the other. Do not despise little beginning, because that little beginning can take you to a greater height. Let's take the men in the Bible. For example, Joseph went to Egypt as a slave. before he became a governor in the land of Egypt. What about Jacob? The great grandfather of the Israelites of today served his mother's brother called Laban for years before he became great. What about Daniel? Daniel was a Hebrew boy who was taken to Babylon as a slave. But Daniel never neglected little beginning. He came into Babylon as a slave boy, and he grew from a slave boy to number 3 in the land of Babylon, in the nation of Babylon. Number 3 is just like a Senate president in Nigeria. But he started little. So please, do not neglect little beginning. Whatever you can lay your hands upon to do, no matter how small it is, please do it. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. I appreciate you a lot. I love you so much, but Jesus loves you the more. Please, if you find this video helpful, share it to someone. You never can tell whose life you will save. And don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment. Don't forget, click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and comment. God bless you so much. I love you. Shalom.